Answer, please. Yes, answer it. Jessica, you can't even answer your own question?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm answering. Lomov, Lomov was a wealthy landowner and an unmarried man of 35. He wants to get married as he has already reached a critical age. So he decides to propose Natalia, a girl who lives in his neighborhood. So, so for the marriage proposal, he went to visit Chubukov.
All right. Good effort. Anyone else? Archie, your turn. For 2 markers. Archie, Archie, I will mark you 0 in today's assessment. 2 marks assessment is going on and you are not even ready for that. Garvit, your 2 markers. Question. Garvit, Garvit, you will be marked absent. This is
Yes, ma'am.
this is called online misbehavior when you don't respond. Yeah, your question. 2 marks. Speak. Speak better. Garvit,
My question is, and what was the name of the pets of Natalia and Lomov?
what was the
Name of the pets of Natalia and Lomov.
we have not reached up till there. We are discussing only from the portion of the chapter which we have completed. Option middle is not completed yet. Where are you lost? The same thing will happen in the both also. Reading skill 0, listening is totally 0. Prachi Shukla, your question.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, my question is, how does Natalia react when she comes to know that Lomov had came to propose her?
Had came is wrong. Had came is wrong. Correct it. Correct your question.
Ma'am, your voice is coming very low.
You said had came is wrong. Correct it. Had?
Had come,
Yes. Now,
come.
yes. Now answer your question.
When she knows that Lomov came to propose her, she started weeping. She calls her father to bring him back at once. He has gone out after the quarrel and the fight which happened between them.
1 minute.
She also
1 minute.
accuses.
It will happen after 3-4 pages, which we read more. And we have not reached up to this content what you are speaking about. I had asked you to bring questions from the portion of the chapter which we have we have completed.
Okay, ma'am, I have one more question.
Yeah, speak.
What makes Chupkov misunderstand the purpose of Lomov's visit?
Yes.
May I answer?
Yeah, answer. Yes.
Okay, ma'am. Chupkov misunderstands that Lomov has come to borrow money. He does not reveal his purpose of coming directly. Instead, he says that he has come to trouble him with a request.
Yes. Finally, what did he get to know, Prachi? How
Ma'am,
did
please, your voice is coming very.
how did his feelings change for him? What did he get to know?
Ma'am, ma'am, his feelings completely changed when he got to know that he had came to propose her because, and he was happy too after listening this news.
Yes.
And he also said that he treated him like his own son, but it was not true.
Yes. All right. Karthik Sharma, your assessment now. What would you like to comment on the title of the chapter, The Proposal? The chapter had already been introduced. Unmute and speak. Karthik Sharma. Karthik, speak beta. Unmute. Rajesh, unmute. You are saying yes, ma'am, but you are not answering my question. Beta. I'll mark you absent. Alright, now let's come back to reading this page. So it's my request that today you read the chapter again on your own for a better understanding of the chapter, and tomorrow you come prepared. So before we begin with the reading, you should be able to understand what are we reading and what's the purpose of reading and what are we able to understand. Got it? Okay. Adiraj? Adiraj, unmute.
Yes, ma'am.
Adiraj and Garvit will read. Adhiraj, start reading, and then Garvit will follow. Only two children will read this way. Start. Adhiraj, start
Okay,
reading.
ma'am.
Beta.
Ma'am, I have to read from Lumov Bird Tree.
Yeah, read from here.
But please, Stepan Stepanovich, how can you be yours? Do be a reasonable man. My aunt grandmother gave the meadows for the temporary and free use of your grandmother peasants. The peasants used the land for 40 years and got accustomed to it as it was their own. When it happened that. Excuse me, my precious, you forget just this that the peasants didn't pay your grandmother and all that because the meadows were in dispute and soon. And now everybody knows that they are ours. It means that you haven't seen the plan. I'll prove you that they are mine. You wouldn't prove it, my darling.
Won't.
I shall. Dear one, why yell like that? You wouldn't prove anything just by yelling. I don't want anything of yours, and don't know, my beloved, that if you're supposed to go on